see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and a level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. I wanna ball. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance, and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm tryna go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chillin' with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready, and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she tryna kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and a level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and a level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. I wanna ball. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance, and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm tryna go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chillin' with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready, and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she tryna kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and a level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and a level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. I wanna ball. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chillin' with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. I wanna ball. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chillin' with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. I wanna ball. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chillin' with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a
What's going on, people? Family Entertainment here from Lv1Gaming.com and Lv1Gaming.com. And congratulations, you guys leveled up to 115. This is the Double XP podcast. Thank you for everyone that rocking with us, no matter where you're watching. Thank you guys once again. Please do us a big favor. Hit that like button, share, follow, subscribe, wherever you are. We will always appreciate it. And as always, get your gaming news from Lv1Gaming.com. We got some big stuff to talk about. Gaming it was kind of hot this week, which is super dope. When we can get some dope news coming across, so we're not just trying to sit here and clown and entertain. We entertain anyway, but we just not making stuff off the fly just to get stuff going. But I'm gonna start with the introductions. To my right, the man with the claws, Citizen Snips.
Nice.
Am I going crazy?
Hey, bro, you're unmuted. You gotta unmute yourself.
Oh, we streaming now.
We streaming.
I was testing my mute button, make sure it works right. Thank y'all
perfect.
for helping me with that experiment. But yeah, another week, another show, level 115. Happy to be here. Fame, I'm glad you always remember what level we're on, because I never do. So every time you say it, I'm like, oh, hey, cool, level 115. That's what's up. But yeah, should be a fun show, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll pass it on with that.
Next up, my right hand, War Man, the floor hugger with the hard R.
What is up, y'all? Annyeong, how are you guys doing today? We got some topics to talk about. Some good things coming up in the next few weeks. I hope you guys stick with us, and hope you enjoy our memes tonight, because I'm feeling extra spicy.
Next up, DALLAZ. Man.
Say, how do I sound right now? Can y'all hear me?
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't think of a big TI word to say. You sound good, though.
This is my very first time using this setup, and it feels okay so far, but it's not nearly done. If y'all can see my background, it's a mess. Not that it's not always a mess, but hold on. I gotta get my party thing up. There we go.
Dallas,
Gotta
I
get
will
the party
say move
started.
your camera up, because on the stream, it's cut off at like your forehead.
Oh, wait, I can fix that. That's me. Don't worry about it. I got
How
you.
about now?
It's going to be better in just a second. I got you. Bam. That was me.
All right. Point is, I'm in a good mood right now because I got some dope stuff coming for everybody. So I'm with Hugger on this whole thing. The meme's about to be spicy because, let me take it back. If Hugger doing all the spicy memes, and then, Fame gonna come with the stuff that's gonna get us canceled, then I know Demi gonna have something out of left field that's just funny as hell, but I still kind of don't want to be associated with it. So I'm gonna have to come with something a little more lighthearted. We're gonna see what's gonna happen.
All Demi's memes are Glizzy related. We know that for a fact. Next up,
We don't go up the glicks around here.
half man, half god. Demi God Reviews.
What's going on, people? I'm tired. The Sleepy Warrior is in. I got some content coming for y'all, but we here to talk about some games today. What's going on? Let's get it.
And that's the panel. So first, I'm playing.
Oh my god.
John, what's going on, brother? I get this man different Halo references like throughout the podcast. He don't understand, John.
Just Halo to the king, sir. Thank you.
You, John.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? A lot of gaming news this month. Some good gaming news this week as well. So yeah, let's jump in.
So we're gonna jump right into the first topic. If you guys remember, a few weeks ago, I wrote an article about the case for Microsoft to buy Warner Brothers Interactive Studios. At that time, CSNBC had came out and said that was a possibility. And of course, I put my article on certain websites and they banned it because, hey, whatever. But now it's coming back up that EA, Take-Two, I believe Blizzard Activision possibly are still in the mix, and now Microsoft is in the mix as well. So here's the deal, and I want to run this down before I get everyone's opinion about this. Number one, there's really only there's like 15 studios, Warner Brothers Studios, right? But there's only 3 or 4 you really care about: NetherRealms, Rocksteady, and Monolith. Right? Three studios. You thinking of people who do Mortal Kombat, Batman, and Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor. Right? So those are 3 games that people really know and like and love. So that's the big key to those studios, right? So if they was to buy the studios right out, they would instantly own Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat would be a first-party Microsoft game, which at that point they could do whatever they want to do with a crossover with Killer Instinct. Keep it exclusive to Xbox, Windows, PC, which I don't think would happen. And that's it. That's some other smaller titles they would own, but the prize that would be Mortal Kombat. Now, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, what about Batman, Harry Potter, things like that?" Currently, there's a licensing deal with Rocksteady or Warner Bros. Studios and DC to make those games. If someone was to buy these studios, you would have to renegotiate those licensing deals. And anyone who's going to spend $4 billion is not going to do it without having that licensing deal in place so they can make Batman games, right? So there's a lot of different people feeling a lot of different ways about Microsoft or EA or Take-Two or what the heck is she doing? To buy Warner Brothers. But I don't know y'all's thoughts on that. If out of the companies, EA, Activision, Microsoft, Take-Two, if this sale goes through, because apparently they're in debt by like $100-something, $1 billion, but their studio is in debt, right? They're burning money. If this happens, which is likely will, who you guys want them to go to? And what do you guys think about Microsoft possibly picking them up as a group of studios? But they'll probably close 9 of them, just to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody, it doesn't matter.
Is
They're
it
all-
the deal that they would have for Batman the same deal that Sony has with Spider-Man and Marvel?
It depends. We don't necessarily know what deal Warner Brothers has with DC. We don't really know what deal they have in place. See, with Sony, because Spider-Man, a lot of people think that Sony owns Spider-Man. They don't. They own his movie rights. Yeah, and they happen to finagle that into a exclusive game thing by saying, "Hey, can we do
it's
this?"
Still Marvel games. That's what it is.
Exactly.
What it falls under.
So it seems like whatever they already have in place with Warner Brothers and Rocksteady. If I'm Microsoft, I just say, "Hey, let's just keep this going." And whatever the case may be to keep the licensing going. So yeah, it'd be much the same deal. It's licensing. Spider-Man is licensed. Batman would be licensed.
They're all like loaded gun choices, if you really be honest. I wouldn't want them to go to Activision or Take-Two because they're going to try to get you for like charges out the wazoo with microtransactions. I say Microsoft is the safest bet here, honestly, because they're finally getting on the redemption arc they need to go on. But so far, it's I don't like any of the choices.
Yeah, I don't
Debbie's
see
not wrong there.
Mortal Kombat being exclusive to Microsoft. Like, I don't see them just keeping it on Microsoft platform.
Oh no,
Batman,
it's too big.
Yeah, I could see a Batman game being only on Xbox and like PC and stuff like that, but I do not see Mortal Kombat.
No, I think Mortal Kombat brings in too much revenue and it's too popular multi-platform for them to take it off of PlayStation. I mean, it's like Minecraft. They would keep it multi-plat.
You know what I would like to see though is no one's talking. I'm pretty sure WB owns the rights to Mad Max gamings, like the games.
Let me find out why y'all are doing that.
I would like to see another Mad Max.
And their primary usage of for fighters is PS4, so I can't see them going exclusive with Mortal Kombat.
No, they wouldn't. I think Microsoft.
The rumor, I don't know how true it is, so don't quote me on this, that Sony wanted to buy Digital Extreme so they can make Warframe exclusive. I'm like, you can't take something that's already on multiple systems and force it to be exclusive. You can do time stuff, but you can't do exclusive stuff. Like how, even though Tomb Raider is, the PlayStation game, Rise of the Tomb Raider was a timed exclusive on Xbox. You could do stuff like that. Nobody's going to be happy about it, but you could do that.
Yeah, like they did that with Minecraft too. They had like exclusive stuff on there.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing Warframe go, wow, that would be interesting.
I don't think it would work. I think that would kill the game.
But
Yeah.
I mean, if I can't play it on PC, no.
Does anybody think that if it's possible that Batman does it rival the Spider-Man acquisition on Sony?
Oh yeah,
100%.
that's big. Spider-Man
Yeah.
and Batman are big names.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not just in like the comic book world, but those are big names in the gaming world. Like those two, like when you think of superhero games, those are the two games you think of.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're the only ones that are like good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only ones that actually people that we care to play today.
Being honest,
Oh, you
I
don't
would
play Superman 64?
I would personally just like somebody to pick up Rocksteady and NetherRealm.
Yeah.
Monolith is cool, but those are the only two I really care about, especially Rocksteady.
Rocksteady
you
and
got
NetherRealms are the gems of the deal.
Yeah.
But the problem is, I don't think I don't think they're selling them separately. They're trying to get rid of all of them in one blow, which is why they're asking for 15. Which most of those 15 studios are just support studios.
Yeah.
They're not actually doing anything but helping out other studios.
But if I was Microsoft, I'd be throwing the cash because I still feel like Microsoft missed out with buying Respawn.
Oh, yep. And Remedy.
Yeah.
I don't think
So
they
you-
changed that over.
I don't know. Control was good, but it wasn't written good.
I'm gonna say I think Remedy is a very overrated developer.
Let's talk about it.
Hot take,
React.
man.
You're gonna have to elaborate on that, young man. You can't just say that and walk away.
I mean, look, Remedy, the games they put out, are just I don't know. Between like every game, every game they put out has a crazy amount of motion blur and film grain, and all the stories are just like it's like they try too hard to be different, and it ends up just a confusing mess. Like Quantum Break was okay, but like and then they tried to be unique by adding like actual movie element to it, which I don't know. It kind of took out.
Quantum Break was based on the TV show.
I think all of Remedy's games, except for Alan Wake was pretty good, but everything since then, and like Max Payne aside, I think just Remedy's just like a meh developer.
I mean,
That's
if you
just-
go back in every studios, even Rockstar, their early '90s stuff, most of it's complete garbage. If you want to get nitpicky with stuff like that.
Why you gotta fight me on this one, Ivan?
I think the writing after Alan Wake, the writing has been mid. I'll say that.
Yeah, it's like. I mean, the games always look good. I feel like they
You can think of
prioritize
several
like.
studios that have been mid.
I mean, yeah, we can make that argument, but I see where Halo's coming from with that one. I think
Like, please don't
I
kill
don't
him,
think
John.
Control was Game of the Year nominee. Like people put that up there, and I was like, it's okay. It's all
'Cause I
right.
used the RTX for the first time.
Yeah.
I kind of
But-
look at Remedy how I look at like Crytek. Like they make like visually impressive games, but the games themselves are just kind of decent. You know what I mean?
I would
I feel
argue
like
Crisis
I feel
2.
If you're gonna make a game, you're gonna make like a big purchase, you want to purchase something that can add like something to your, you can put out something that's different than what your studios are.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. But I still feel like Microsoft missed out on buying them. They missed out on buying Remedy. They missed out on buying Respawn. I really don't want this to go under. Because if EA gets them, they're shutting everything down besides.
Oh yeah, it's a
Rock-
wrap.
As
Oh, yeah.
soon as they put out a bad game, it's over.
Like I was saying, I mean, other than Rocksteady, Monolith, and I'm sorry, give me the other studio.
NetherRealm.
NetherRealm.
Studios.
What do you need the other studios for?
Support.
But if you're somebody like, because that's 15 studios, 15. So if someone like Microsoft bought them, and Microsoft already has 15 studios, they're not gonna rock with 30. They're gonna be laying folks off left and right. It's gonna be 3 studios they're coming out with.
I mean, but this would be the type of thing that the Microsoft kind of needs at this point.
It would change
Honestly.
the game. It would. I mean, I think everybody would be shook up. I mean, Twitter would be so super toxic.
and you could definitely take some of these studios, put some of them towards Coalition 343 and the other cats, and have them actually work on different stuff.
Man, them studios are big enough to do that right now. They just won't do it.
That's true. That's true. If we get real, they're huge.
What studios what are these other studios you're talking about that would just be supports?
Hold on, let me pull them up for you.
Don't they own Avalanche? That's the team that did Mad Max.
Let me pull them up.
Avalanche is doing the Harry Potter game.
Yeah. Which I am also very conflicted about.
I could see them getting like Rocksteady, but they can't just get Rocksteady.
You gotta go for Rocksteady and a couple others though.
Okay, so it looks like so Avalanche Software, Monolith Productions, NetherRealm Studios, Rocksteady Studios, TT Games,
Hey, that studio's gone.
Warner Brothers San Francisco, Warner Brothers San Diego, Warner Brothers New York, Warner Brothers Montreal, Warner Brothers Boston. I mean, it's just a bunch of support studios. All these Warner Brothers, they're just support studios. So it's really Avalanche. I left out Avalanche. I'm sorry. So Avalanche, Monolith, NetherRealms, and Rocksteady. 4 studios.
I mean,
everything else is washed.
That's a decent list.
For $4 million, they bought Minecraft for Microsoft bought Minecraft for $2.5 billion.
Yeah.
Are these 4 studios now? Mind you, you're only getting Mortal Kombat and some other games, so you would have to have a deal in place for the Batmans and the Harry Potters of the world. Otherwise, would it really be worth it?
Well,
I think the more tools you have in your bag will be the best option, because I mean, these support studios are going to be great in the long run, because say we have an Anthem where the big studio can't work on it, so they get a smaller studio to work on it. Or there's they do online games, they need to do something like that. I think we're also defining this stuff by the games, which takes away from the people working in the studios, because there's a lot of talent in these studios. There's a lot of people that play Mortal Kombat, but there's a lot of people that hate Mortal Kombat. So there's a lot of people that like what Avalanche does. There's a lot of people that like what NetherRealm do, but a lot equally as amount that don't play any of the games. So it's like, it's gonna be a catch-22. So I think the support studios are the biggest thing to get.
So I'm gonna run this down really fast. So the first studio, Warner Brothers San Francisco, right? I'm showing here they've done 3 things. They help with DG Legends, they help with Fantastic Beasts, and they help with Harry Potter's Wizards Unite, which was a phone game with Niantic.
Oh, that was a god-awful game.
Warner Brothers Montreal. They helped on Batman Arkham City, Cartoon Universe, Arkham Origins, and Lego games. And I can't click all of these.
Okay, so take everything you just said so far, right? Take every asset that you just explained so far, right? And then you use Minecraft as an example earlier. If I'm Microsoft, I wouldn't take that over Minecraft. Or if I'm any entity with enough money to acquire any of this, I'm keeping Minecraft and say F the rest of them, because that's what Minecraft is like. It's a phenomenon in a way or another. It's not Pokemon, but it's pretty damn close.
Yeah, they made money back on Minecraft easily. Minecraft is still on top of the world.
Buying WB, you're not getting Harry Potter and Batman. You're getting aspects of Harry Potter and Batman.
You're getting talented studios. You're getting even if you get the studios,
you get
very talented studios. I mean, Rocksteady. Rocksteady is a very, very talented studio, right? With NetherRealms, because Microsoft doesn't have a fighting studio. There's no one in Microsoft to make Killer Instinct.
And they could have made something like that happen. They could have. They could have had some support for Killer Instinct. Then they slacked on that.
I mean, you could possibly have the next Injustice game be, I don't think Microsoft making their fighters exclusive, but I'm just saying, you have a fighting studio.
Period. I don't think any fighter period, but something like Smash that uses characters from that platform
I don't
primarily should be exclusive.
Street Fighter 5 was exclusive, but that kind of bombed, didn't it?
That don't mean it should have been.
Microsoft doesn't have enough characters to really like. What are they gonna do? Have like a Forza car in there? Like,
I mean, there was that car fighting game back in the 90s.
And that's the point I'm making. I don't think any fighter should be exclusive. Smash being an exception.
PlayStation tried that once, and it was
PlayStation
a
also.
disaster.
But PlayStation's version wasn't that bad though. We
But
be honest.
barring something that you were using exclusively to bring attention to your platform, there doesn't seem to be like much of a reason to have an exclusive fighter. You want as many people to play those as possible.
I do want to address something to someone in the chat. Omar Carrillo, he says, "No way, Rocksteady will be locked to Xbox. I mean, it'll be an Xbox studio. Yeah, they will. I mean, I can see them making."
People said that about Ninja Theory, and here we are.
Yeah, so I mean,
gonna say this.
it's just certain
I'm not
games.
gonna lie, that was a smart acquisition.
One at a time.
Mama hugger. It's certain
Don't
games. It's certain games
Not
that
even
would
my real
stay
game.
multi-plat, and MK is one.
This
But
is
anything
cool.
they made, if Rocksteady makes a new IP and Microsoft bought them, it's going to be exclusive to the Microsoft platform. Possibly going to Steam, but it'll be on Xbox and Windows 10. It wouldn't be on PlayStation. I'm sorry. Certain games that have a certain name, like a Minecraft, like a Mortal Kombat, will stay multi-plat. Everything else will stay exclusive to the platform.
You want me to be honest? Rocksteady is your best acquisition, and I would personally go with Avalanche also. Play it safe. You get the big one, and you get like a smaller one because another round probably ain't gonna go for all of that. I personally see like Sony trying to scoop up another round easy. I can see that definitely happening.
I just don't see Warner Brothers. They're in so much debt. Apparently, they want to get out of gaming. Period. I don't think they're going to sell them off one by one. That's why they're asking for $4 billion. They're like, here's everything. Take it.
Now, everybody's not gonna try to buy that all together though.
We'll see. We'll see if that price drop. Like I said, it's reading $4 million. I can see them. Everyone kind of hesitating right now, and then when a price drop, you maybe get around 2.8 to 3. I mean, and let's keep it a buck. If Microsoft really wanted to they can drop $4 billion and not blink an eye, right? I mean, if $4 billion is like us pulling out of 20. I mean, yes, I mean it's $20, but I'm not gonna cry over $20.
I see this being a really smart acquisition for them though. They should do this.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm still on the support studios is probably going to be the best acquisition. We may not see it, but I don't think we're going to get the support studios doing something like, I don't know why BioWare handed it to Montreal to do Andromeda. We know how that is going to work out. But I think the behind the scenes, when things start to go funky, or to avoid crunch, they might hand some stuff off to these other studios that will keep them busy, because we know crunch right now is a big topic. And if they keep those 15 or whatever support studios, and you avoid the big crunch at the studios, I think it makes Microsoft look even better if they do go for it. If they don't, but I just think it's a great acquisition, not for the big guys, but for the little guys. Because who knows what indie darlings they could also make too out of some of these studios.
Yeah, true. So Monolith, you know what I would like to see if they do get Monolith? I would like to see. Well, I would like to see a Batman game, like exclusive Batman game from Rocksteady. I would like to see another Gotham City Imposters from Monolith. I know a lot of people forgot about that game. That
was a fun game.
Also, if Monolith, before they were Monolith, I can't remember the name of the studio, but they made a game on PlayStation 2 called Dead Watch, which was amazing. So like another kind of sci-fi shooter. No, I'm thinking of the guys who made the first Destiny.
A great conversation.
Thank you, Lord Gamer.
On our favorite
9081 for your donation of $10.
I think he just said donation.
For your donation of $10. Oh, really? Because
look at it spell.
your
Denition.
Dungeon.
Just type it in.
Yeah, but on Twitch, you can't have your text be another color. And it's all one color. That's why I was like, is that a donation?
I could be wrong. It just looks weird because it says Denition.
Dungeon.
Detention.
Should be from Fame's Fan Hairline,
Big time supporter. Shout out to him. Anyway,
Great guy.
All
$6
y'all should have
last
been
night.
swallowed.
Best donator ever.
Y'all should have been.
Hey,
Y'all should
Frank,
have
what's
should have
up?
been in somebody's sock.
Oh,
Happened.
All right. So before you move on, I want to just, if you had to choose, if your gut is telling you a couple of things, which one would it be? Either AT&T end up not being able to sell these studios off, Microsoft is buying them, EA, Take-Two, Blizzard. Pick one. What's the most likely scenario in your mind is going to happen?
Amazon. Out of nowhere.
Look what happened to Crucible.
Activision, probably.
I really hope not.
It ain't gonna piss off. It'd be too good to be true. It's gonna be EA or Activision, unfortunately.
And then we know EA will shut down 90% of those studios, even the big guys.
I mean, listen, EA is still not trustworthy. I don't want EA to buy nobody else. Who you got, D? Kevin? Snips?
I don't know, man. Like I don't pay that much attention to the developers and all that. I tend to focus more on the game itself and who's behind it, which I guess, like, I'm not saying it's a good thing to do, but that's just how I am. The only reason I would think where I'd want Microsoft to get it for sure is because they have the most money to throw around. So I want these studios and everybody else to be well funded so that they can create what they want to create without budgets being a huge concern. Is I guess my take on it. So go where the money is, and hopefully they let you do your thing. And I think I'm hoping Microsoft's going to take a much better approach with that this coming year, and kind of letting the studios do their own thing, do what made them successful. Don't try and be too controlling or anything like that.
Which seems to be one of the reasons why a lot of these studios, I mean, of course they're going to say nice things, but a lot of these studios that they picked up all said the same thing. Like, they told us, we will have creative freedom, yada, yada, yada. So hopefully that's the case. What you got, D?
Hopefully.
what I don't got is much of a horse in this race on the cool. It's one of those things where I just like to watch and see what the heck happens, and kind of roast and talk my stuff from the cheap seats.
Dallas over there texting Jim Ryan. What did you doing, fam? Get in this race. What is you doing, baby?
Man.
And last but not least, Hugger. If you had to put your thumb on it, where's it going?
Omar brought up a good point. What if, or is it Omar? Misogynist Prime. What if Google just kind of swipes in and tries to boost that Stadia?
Ew.
Stadia's still a thing?
Yuck.
They might as well go to EA at that point.
Facts.
Stadia's still a thing? That's crazy.
I don't know, man. I
don't know.
feel like Stadia is more like an alternative than a main choice when it comes to gaming. It's like, oh, I don't want to build a PC. I don't want to buy a console, so I'll do Stadia instead. It's not like somebody's primary choice.
Who is Stadia for?
It's for people who don't want to spend the money to buy the consoles and the PC.
All the gamers I ask say they have no intention of ever touching it. All the non-gamers I ask say, what the heck is Stadia?
Yeah.
And I'm not even playing. That sounds like a joke, which it kind of is, but like it's really actually the thing that happened.
I ain't about trying
I
to
don't
play
want
no
to see
Stadia.
any studio go to EA. Personally, look what they've done to BioWare, and how many studios they've shut down.
But what about Madden and FIFA and what's the other one?
I haven't played FIFA in like
Madden.
20 years.
Yeah,
And the only Madden I play is Madden 11.
What about
That was
UFC?
back in 2010. Huh?
What about
Are they still making
UFC?
UFC games?
Now we start talking about what about Fight Night, then we talk. But until then,
Yeah.
I'm
Y'all
sleeping.
not getting it, bro. Y'all gotta let that dream die.
What, Fight Night?
Until then,
We're not letting that
It's
go.
gonna, yeah.
until we see that, I'm sleep.
Let that dream die. Y'all not getting it, man.
Yeah.
You get a new Need for Speed before you get that.
You might as well take that idea.
I
and
mean,
put that on
look,
the next SOCOM.
If
You
it
know,
finally
like
happened for Skate, so
Facts.
if it can happen for
Facts.
Skate,
SOCOM, bro. It's always I want Fight Night and SOCOM.
I told people SOCOM's never coming back.
Oh,
They would have to
bro.
partner with the military.
Every
It's not
time.
happening. SOCOM.
SOCOM. Sony showing SOCOM.
Yeah, here it comes.
What's
Gotta
the-
be
what's the-
tissue.
Think of all the microtransactions they would destroy that game with.
I guess the game closest to that would probably be what, Arma? I
Yeah.
played like a super tiny bit of Arma 3, yeah.
No,
I guess that's
Yeah,
like the
Tower
most.
would
actually.
be the closest thing to SOCOM because it actually is the SOCOM devs.
And that never
Just 'cause
came
the
over
devs
to
make
the
it doesn't
fore.
mean it's
Yeah,
close
that
to
never
it.
came over either. They said they were gonna bring it to PlayStation. They didn't say what PlayStation though.
Oh.
That's why Fame was so quiet.
Oh, HR will never come with SOCOM fans.
Yeah, man.
You know what else?
I feel so
That's a
bad
cursed
for SOCOM
image.
fans, man, because they get their hopes up
That
every
is
year.
we I'm sorry, that image Fame, what you posted is distracting me all to hell right now.
Love that picture. Alright.
We have these studios where the dice falls. But you know what else is ridiculous? I don't know if you guys have seen this. Atari's trying to make a comeback with a console.
Bullshit.
The console costs $400, and it's like a low-grade PC that they're trying to sell.
How much?
It's the $400.
I'm good.
400 smacks.
400 smacks.
I'll get it when it's at 5 below.
Everything.
Didn't they already try that once with the Steam box? That was successful that thing.
Yeah. Like, if you look at the games they're demoing, Dreamcast guy has a great video on it. They look like phone games that are, like, half-baked.
I'll get that joker when it's at the back counter at Dollar General.
Big
Yikes.
phone games.
Right.
Yeah.
When it's back there with the
I'd actually-
cigarettes
I'd
at Dollar General, that's when I'll get it.
You gonna pick it up with the Ouya, aren't you?
Yup.
$20 for all of them.
I want to see what kind of PC I could build for $400. That'd be a challenge right there.
Right?
Atari just needs to let
It's
it
a
go,
It's pretty
baby.
much a low-grade PC. They kickstarted it 2 years ago, and the Kickstarter didn't go all the way through. And so now they've gotten funding from somewhere. The Atari VCS is what it's called, and yeah, $400. It's gonna have all original Atari games, and that's it for $400.
Let it
No new
go, baby. Let it go. That thing is DOA. It's gonna be like what was that? PlayStation Mini when that Joker came out. Nobody touched it. DOA. DUD. Dead.
Nah,
Right.
PlayStation,
Go buy
the
the
PlayStation Mini. The PlayStation Mini in America was trash, but in Japan, it was balling.
There was a difference. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a
the
difference in
completely
games.
Yo, the people I know who bought,
those consoles.
people I know who bought it, hacked it like immediately, and like all the games on that joint.
Well, that's the thing. It has no protections, so hackers can get into it. It has no back-end stuff that is like going to protect anybody who buys it. So it's like, why?
Which one of you
Why
flatfoots
is it
posted this? Bro, calm down. G.
Dallas.
I can never unsee that.
It's unsanitary.
That's that thumbnail Demi
Right.
posted.
That is unclean.
Y'all need to chill.
I see that
Oh, God, dog it
I ain't say
Dallas.
nothing.
Whole squirrel in that Ruby.
But yeah, that PlayStation Mini in Japan, they had Silent Hill, Persona, a couple other joints.
Really?
Yeah, they
Oh,
was
they were
balling.
bussing.
Bruh, the PlayStation Mini in Japan, I was like, why are y'all even releasing this American version? Give us the Japan one.
They was bussing. I guess
Yeah.
I thought the PS Mini was a bite-sized candy.
They
Event
should
of
have
the
put like
PlayStation TV.
Vagrant Story and a couple other joints on that, man, for the American version.
They
That's
should have.
hot garbage.
That Mini was some butt.
But hey, shout out to the people who bought it. Now it's like $5 on Amazon.
You know, I see that in my Walmart considerably, and I'm always like, do I want to buy this?
You waiting for another sale? Look at you. I'll get it on Black Friday. I need to take it down
Yeah,
by $2 more
The
dollars.
thing about stuff like that is it's always kind of like crap, and then 20 years from now, it's like $1,000 for
It's
a
like a hidden
piece of it.
artifact all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Hey
It's
guys,
all
look at
in the
this
dumpster.
PlayStation Mini I have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still only got SOCOM on it.
I almost choked on my coffee, dog. Yo, SOCOM is never coming back. I need people to realize that.
Yeah.
Just like Fight Night's never coming back.
Man, listen. Let us dream,
You
dog.
need to stop.
Fight night can
Dog,
still happen if we
Go
dream
play
hard
UFC and just make your character a boxer.
enough. UFC trash. They might want to play that.
Bro, go play Need for Speed and make your car a fighter.
Damn.
Oh,
Y'all disrespectful. Y'all disrespectful as hell.
Oh God, that y'all never getting Fight Night, bro. Just like I'm never getting Alan Wake 2.
Oh.
You can blame Microsoft for that. That's what they wanted to make, and Microsoft was like, "No, Quantum Break."
Make Quantum Break on the TV show. I'm laughing to hide the
They would
pain.
do that. They would announce a sequel to the damn TV show.
Bro, I didn't watch a single clip from Quantum Break. I didn't watch a single TV clip. I
That TV
skipped
show
them
was
all.
kind of hitting, bro. I was like,
For real, I skipped it. I skipped every piece of it.
I
Yeah.
was more interested in the TV show, to be honest with
They did more of Liam and like everything he had going on with him.
you.
I'm like, damn, this is actually kind of good.
I was trying
maybe
to
they should-
fast forward through the gameplay. I was running through the enemies, like, yo, let me just get to the next segment.
I was like, maybe they should have made this a show instead, because this they should have made this like a side thing on Netflix or something. This actually was kind of good. Yeah,
You
man.
ain't gonna see no more, no order, no
So-
buys, nothing. It's all gone.
So,
throw that in the SOCOM.
There
box.
was some gameplay that came out recently that was leaked. You know, Assassin's Creed Valhalla gameplay was leaked.
Valhalla.
How we feeling about it? React.
That should have stayed in the box, to be honest with you.
You know what?
Oof.
It's alright. If it dropped down, I wouldn't buy it for another year until that price
How
is
you gonna say
something
it's
more
alright? This
palatable.
shit, you still ain't gonna buy it.
I'm just saying. After in a year or so, when that price is a little more palatable, I'll pick it up and see what the hype is about.
So you're not getting the day one?
And if it's what we just saw, no.
It looks like it's trying to cross For Honor and like Odyssey gameplay into one, and I'm so confused.
Well, they're
I
like,
don't
we're
like-
bringing the shield combat back, and I'm like, who cares?
Yeah, I don't like.
I don't
the
hate it,
direction
though.
that
Like-
Assassin's Creed's been going in, man.
I don't
It's-
hate
it's-
it, but I wouldn't buy day one.
It's lost the Creed name, but I want to get this one because I'm a big fan of Norse mythology. But I'm like, that combat looking kind of rough.
I mean, to be
How
fair,
long?
oh, go ahead.
Like, I'm 13 years deep. There's no way I'm not buying this game at some point. Maybe not day one, but unless they drop the price for that statue, I might buy it day one.
I mean, to be
People like
honest,
you
it
are the
could be
problem.
Unity 2.0. This is still an early build,
Yes.
so it's time. There's time. Maybe they listen to some of the people in the back. It's like, hold on, maybe we scratch this out.
I don't think I'm
It's
going to
funny
hate it.
people losing their minds for this, but what was it? But last month, another Ubisoft game, Gods and Monsters, was leaked on the Stadia, and they're like, well, it's an early build. It's like, yeah, they're both in the same places, but y'all will lose your mind over one.
Have we even seen Gods and Monsters like
I
gameplay?
haven't.
Yeah, it was leaked on the Stadia. A really early build.
Really? Isn't it like
Yeah.
a top-down type of ordeal? No.
It's like Assassin's Creed, but cute.
That sounds.
It's a hell of a review.
that
It's Assassin's Creed, but cute.
I don't know. That don't sound like it's slapping on the
Sounds
beat.
better than that.
That doesn't sound like it's getting spins over here.
Demi, you know you're gonna play it eventually.
Eventually. I don't know. QT. I need some Grim Dark to go in my coffee.
Go play Bloodborne again.
I'm going through
Says
Sekiro
nobody
right now.
played Bug Snacks or whatever that game was.
Bro, if y'all ever catch me playing some Bug
Snacks
Snacks,
day one.
listen, I gotta
I'm
get a
flying
code for
Chicago
Bug
beat
Snacks.
your ass, boy.
Listen, only way I'm playing Bug Snacks if I get a code, man. That's the only way,
Even
bro.
then, nah,
And
nothing
even
can
then it'll be
say.
delayed.
I'll play
Anything.
off stream.
Y'all gonna feel kind of crunchy if that shit fire though.
No.
That's the only thing that's crunchy is that curly fry on his arm, bro.
Yeah, curly
And
fries
my
for arms,
hands
y'all.
are cucumbers now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
So, like,
Bug snacks,
somebody should have kept this one in the bag.
I half expected at the end of Bug Snacks for it to fade to black and bark, 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 bark. I just thought it was an episode of Robot Chicken. I swear to you. Like I just knew like the Adult Swim logo was gonna pop out of nowhere, and we was gonna wake up from this dream and go home.
Yeah, that was a weird game.
The fact that they transitioned into Horizon after that was weird. Like, we went from talking strawberries
hella
to this,
dirty.
like, oh, what is your pacing doing? Hello?
It's like a little strawberry crawling around on her arm like a bug, and then like so in my head you are likening this thing to a bug. This is a spider, if you ask me. And then you. How am I supposed to feel?
That's true. You're gonna
Is this
terrify
what-
a whole new generation of kids to not eat their fruits and vegetables.
Is this what Sesame Street look like now? Like I really been missing. I need to turn on like KERA and see what the hell is actually going on, because if this is what we teaching our kids, I knew we should have drew the line at Teletubbies. Something told me to stop there.
Oh, that was weird.
We should have boycotted.
Dallas, stop. Your privileges are taken away. You can't.
I ain't even do nothing.
Really.
That's
And
just
plus,
wrong.
I mean, back to the
Oh, God.
Valhalla thing. I mean, I hope it looks better than that. Obviously, they still got some more development time. I hope they, because that event's coming out soon too. You know, Ubisoft likes to air quotes leak things ahead of time. I hope they seal that one up tight. They need to keep that one wrapped.
They got to keep that in the tuck.
Yeah, put that back in the oven.
Yeah, like
People
you
said
got
the same thing
little
when
running.
Origins leaked. The screenshots, and then there was a clip of the gameplay of Origins, and that leaked. People were like, "That game looks like garbage."
and
But I
then it
think
was one of
Ubisoft
the better
has some
Assassin's
other
Creeds.
stuff going.
Yeah, I'm
Ubisoft has
still,
some stuff going around. with,
I'm still waiting on like
people
Where's Skull
being
and
fired.
Bones.
Yeah.
Where's Skull and Bones?
Dead.
it's not gonna happen.
Where's Skull and Bones?
It's
I'm,
coming.
Let me reiterate. Take that Skull and Bones, put it right next to SOCOM.
bro, relax. I'm hurt.
You kill our dreams, we kill your dreams. Deal with it.
I'm hurt. That was supposed to be the Sea of Thieves and Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves is Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is popping. I mean, I don't play it, but
Now,
I don't play it, but it's
You know,
popping.
that's true. I mean, what's up, Wasabi? How you doing, love? What we needed was, what would set Sea of Thieves apart was busting into the shanties and all that. Like,
Yeah.
that was great. It's the best part of Black Flag. All of a sudden they start singing.
You know, so y'all help me out here, because I think I've told y'all about this before, but I only ever really played the first Assassin's Creed, and I never went back to the series at all. When did it stop becoming about like actual assassinations, and it was just like, hey, open combat with large number of enemies?
When it stopped, when
It's
it
always about the assassinations.
I don't
That's
know,
the
man.
thing.
Yeah.
It's-
when was the
All
last
these
non-RPG?
from like the recent
Assassinations.
ones is like I'm fighting an entire field full of people.
When it
Before
was
like,
Syndicate,
hey,
that's when it
use
became
some
that way.
stealth to kill things and then get out.
Syndicate. That's when it became like that massive field of
Okay.
enemies.
But you still, the assassinations are still the focal point of the game. Like,
Yeah, Evie had the
It's missing the creed.
assassinations.
but the assassinations, yeah.
So Syndicate was the last
Like when you
non-RPG.
murder Julius Caesar. Oh, great.
Yeah, Syndicate was like half and half, but you could tell they wanted to go that direction, especially with Jacob's mission, since you were playing like gangs in London.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think that Assassin's Creed literally was like, hey, kill this guy, come back, kill this guy, come back, and then roll credit. How far we...
Well, at least
Stop!
it's him now, so.
Oh my...
You was just talking about me though, but you was just talking about me.
That's the only one, the spicy one I've dropped today.
That's how man players look every year. Buying
With a big old smile on their face
this.
too.
Right.
Shout out to both of the Reigns in
It
the
always
building.
comes with some commentary.
Look, I'm gonna say that I don't play sports games, but I think it's really scummy of EA to put Kobe's picture on the only edition that'll actually transfer over to next gen. That is literally the most scummiest thing I've seen them do in a very long time. It's like the $100+ edition or something like that, and it ironically has Kobe on it, and it's the only edition that actually has things that transfer to next.
Black Mamba Forever, I think it was.
Mamba Forever, yeah. Mamba
Forever, yeah. It's like, if we're gonna talk about less scummy things, the news of Microsoft forcing at least its first parties to give free upgrades to consoles.
I heard that was gonna be they're forcing all the developers not to charge the upgrade of DLC.
Yeah.
Which is dope. That's super dope.
Being nice.
Crazy to say
Nobody
you
would
forcing
remember
somebody
the
not to
90s
be
where
an athlete.
people want to burn Microsoft to the ground.
No,
A
it's
lot
just
of people are upset about that.
a lot of people are reading like some of the headlines and different articles read like it's a bad thing. I'm like, this is Microsoft looking after the game. I think they were written. The headlines were written like it was something bad. Microsoft forcing developers. Like, no, like this is something positive for the gamer, for the consumer. I don't understand where the negativity comes from.
Well, I mean, look at IGN just got caught stealing small YouTubers' content.
Again?
So I can't trust anybody.
Oh, we was
again. Like they got caught.
Again?
The article came out of the sexual harassment, but then like yesterday or today, one of the smaller YouTubers pretty much pointed out IGN. It's like, you're stealing my stuff.
Can we just close down IGN? Everyone just go to Lv1Gaming.com because there's no point about it anymore.
I think so.
I heard about this site. I don't know if y'all ever heard of it.
I don't want IGN's problems.
I'll take their traffic.
A lot of people.
Lone Star, we are doing amazing. We appreciate you. Thank you. Hope everybody in the chat is doing well. And thank y'all for rocking with us, man. Like, we appreciate y'all, man. Like, for sure. Especially everybody that's chatting. Rain is always here supporting. So we appreciate y'all, man, no doubt. So while I stepped away to go, not telling. Nah, I wasn't talking to the Porcelain King. I talked to him after the podcast.
You talk to him every minute of every day.
So on the 22nd, we will be doing a Xbox Game Show preview show. I mean, that's the day before the Xbox Game Show event, right? We're going to have Tim Dog back on the show. If you guys remember, Tim Dog was on there before. We had one hell of a show that day when we had Tim Dog and Rand on. But we'll be doing that show then. But we don't want to really get into predictions because we pretty much have a prediction show coming up. But I kind of want to get y'all's level of excitement for this show right now. Like, where y'all at? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, like, how you feeling right now about this first party? Well, they probably using third party mixed in. But how y'all feeling about this so far?
I feel like I've been hurt before, and I can't let it happen again. Especially if I'm gonna remain a strong, independent man that don't need no Xbox. I can't.
Song lyrics, man.
I just need, like, nah, man. You fooled me once. You gotta prove it. You gotta show me that you got something that I can care about. And in that way, I'll remain cautiously optimistic, but no more than that till you show me something.
And now you got that PC. I mean, you better get Game Pass because. You know, you got no excuse to miss no games now. We lit.
That's the definite. I'm catching up on all the stuff that I've been wanting to play that I haven't got a chance to. But and truth be told, I'll probably pick up Series X anyway. Like, it's just, come on now. Come on.
Hey.
Oh shit, man.
Eyes.
This is why I make all them OnlyPans jokes, all them OnlyPans puns, and you finally get me to stop, and then you post this bullshit right here.
Y'all are terrible.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely awful.
For once, it's not me.
No, it's still you. Just you
It's
not
still
alone.
you.
Just you not alone. That's all.
No, I ain't even doing that.
Cube. No.
I know that was crazy. Who posted that?
My eyes.
Demi, how you feeling, man? Where's your hype level at for this event, man?
I'm in the middle. I'm gearing myself up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am really hyped for Halo Infinite. Like I've been doing some back reading of the lore. I follow like a couple of Halo pages on Twitter. I've been seeing some inside tweets. I've been looking at some stuff. I'm trying to see what they're doing with this story, because you can't mess this up. If they just nailed the writing and the multiplayer, and Halo is back in the bag, dog. So I want Halo to be good. I want to see these upcoming games. I'm not lowering nothing. I'm going in head high, and if I come out disappointed, then Twitter shall feel my wrath. So I'm putting up a rant video up on YouTube. I'm letting it go, but I'm going in full expectations. Let's get it. Sell me on your Series X.
Who check off in the dock? Dallas. Docking your check for that meme, sir.
Oh nah.
Yep.
Dock my stuff when you see a lie.
Oh.
Boy.
Hugger, where are you right now? How you feeling? What's your temp on this Xbox event? How much faith you got, love?
I don't know. I'm in a 50-50. It's like I'm excited to see some things, some actual gameplay, not the Ubisoft definition of gameplay. But I don't know. I'm just at the point where there's been so many shows and it's at such weird times that I'm just like, I'm tired. I don't want to cover this anymore. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to sit around and wait for this. Especially this one. This one is it really, it's at 10 my time, right? It's just 11 for y'all.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to watch a show. I would do that for E3, but E3 was 3 days. I could do that for. This is just like, come on, guys.
Question: what time is it in Japan at that time?
That would be like nighttime.
Only reason I ask is because of the rumor of Microsoft acquiring a Japanese studio, so they will want to do it at an earlier time so that the news in Japan is breaking at a prime time. That's why I'm wondering what time is it in Japan. It'd
be nighttime or. Yeah, it'd be nighttime for them. So like dinner time around there, I think. So I'm halfway. I have no love loss for Halo. I mean, I like it. It's just I don't have the history with it. So
listen, you about to be in for a treat.
Rocking with
Halo 3 is hitting PC.
Oh yeah,
I own Halo 2. I just
Halo 3.
Whatever.
Halo 3 sitting PC. Bless
it's
yourselves.
On the 14th, right?
Yep, bless yourselves. All my PC folks, go bless yourselves. That's the best Halo ever.
So what I'd love to see in the show is them take Game Pass on PC seriously, because there'll be so many games like, oh yeah, nope, it's not on PC.
It'd be on Xbox.
Like people always argue with me with Gears. It's like, no, all the Gears aren't on Game Pass on PC. Take Game Pass on PC seriously.
It's just Ultimate 4 and 5, right? On PC.
1.
Sounds right.
1?
Yeah, 1 is Ultimate.
4,
yeah.
5 Tactics. And I think that's it. I can't remember.
Yeah, 1, 4, 5 and Tactics.
Yeah. I want to clarify something just so no one says that Fame said this was happening. That's actually 1 a.m. Japanese time, so that goes that theory out the window. Sorry. So I just wanted to put that out there.
I mean, they could still.
I mean, they need a studio out there, but that comes with a whole nother set of hurdles. I don't know if they're willing to jump through to get a studio out there.
Listen, remember when everybody was scared that Microsoft wanted to buy Atlas?
Man.
Yeah.
Sweating bullets.
Atlas made their money back on any offer they could have got just by releasing Persona on Steam. Because I snatched that up.
Twitter was
20 minutes.
Afraid.
Yo, really fast, shout out to Lone Star in the chat. He brought up something that I've been seeing a lot, and that's Cyberpunk coming to Game Pass soon after launch. I've been seeing that a lot. Like Jeff Grubbs even posted it on an article he did that a big third-party game is coming to Game Pass soon after launch, and a lot of people speculating it being Cyberpunk. That'd be huge.
That would be kind of
So you're telling me not to buy it day one?
Listen, if I buy
oh no, I'm still gonna buy it day one.
Somebody get beat.
If you buy it and then next week on Game Pass.
I'm still buying this shit.
Well, I expect the Outer Worlds day one because the announcement of them buying Obsidian was made before it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting it day and date, the same day release. I was thinking like maybe 2 days after, like a week after. But like day one, second one, I was like, oh, that's surprising.
Say
if
what's
they do put it
hobby.
on Cyberpunk on there, like whatever. I'm still gonna buy the version I want and play it there.
We not.
I'll pay it twice. Screw it.
We not opening old wounds. Like Wasabi just hurt my feelings with this shout out to Scalebound comment. Like I can't.
Wasabi.
That's messed up.
It's so hard
Like you, my boy
to
Wasabi,
say
but I can't.
goodbye.
Hold your candles up.
Meekins, where you at right now? How you feeling?
Yay.
I gotta say, I think the thing I'm probably most excited for is the Halo Infinite thing, and the only reason I have more faith than usual in that, my like love-hate relationship with 343 is, one, the writer is Arkham City's writer, which I absolutely loved Arkham City, and two, the fact that they are bringing the Banished into the Infinite.
That's gonna be big, man.
That the Banish is literally one of the best things that 343 has ever done, bringing in the Halo. Like the lore behind them is just I just want them to give the Banish they need to like be at a certain level. So I don't know. I'm sitting like maybe like a 7.
Snips.
My hype level is the same as it is for any game event. I don't care until I see it. Like, I'll watch it, give me something to be excited about while I'm watching it. Because leading into it, I got nothing. I'm deadpan. I'm gonna watch it because it's video game related, and I ain't got anything better else to do because I took the day off so we could watch it. So
I took the day off too. I ain't gonna lie. Once that day came out, I was like, I got like 300 hours of PTO. I'm taking off.
Go. What day is it?
The 23rd. You off, Bucko?
I mean, am I really off?
Probably.
You might be dropping
I'm saying we definitely gonna do a pre-show live reactions and the post-show. And the post-show, Mama Cita gonna be there. The OG 2XP, she'll be in this one on for the post-show. So that's definitely happening. I'm not gonna lie, man, and I'm sitting at about an 8.5, 9, because I'm really excited to see what Obsidian is gonna drop off for us. Meme and Demi up when the podcast ringing. But I'm at about an 8 or a 9, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm really excited for Obsidian. I'm excited to see if we're gonna get this Outer Worlds 2 DLC. Outer Worlds, Obsidian's new AAA IP. Fable gonna be the kicker. If Fable is a true reboot and it's gritty, Fable can be a whole monster. Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing that. I mean, it's the worst kept secret in gaming, right?
Look, if Fable and or Perfect Dark don't come out on this show, I don't want to hear about it.
I keep hearing they keep saying Perfect Dark won't be there. They're saying the initial game won't be there.
We putting it in the SOCOM, the SOCOM bin.
I don't want to hear no more.
But no, you got to think about it. You got to think about it. The initiative really did start their studio in 2018.
Yeah,
and they've been hiring, but they didn't stop hiring.
That same amount of time.
One person.
They didn't stop really hiring until end of 2019.
Let Meek speak. What was that, Meek?
No. Kojima did the same thing in like around the same amount of time. He built his studio and put out a game. Really not
what?
This is come on. How many times I got to repeat this?
Your mic cutting in and out.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
I
said, sound like Barry White today, though.
Built his studio and put out a game in the same amount of time that the initiative has been out. We haven't heard anything about the initiative. It's supposed to be like one of the biggest studios, or like what quadruple A budget. Like we still don't even know like what is the studio doing.
There's a difference. He started the studio at the same time as the initiative, or he announced his studio at the same time as the initiative. It's two different things. Because the initiative was announced in 2018, and they was hiring in 2019. They literally just stopped hiring. And then, they probably still hiring. They probably still hiring little stuff here and there. But we don't know when Kojima started building that studio. We don't know when. So an announcement.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Look, unless this studio's gonna make some type of like Power Ranger Megazord thing, they need to stop. But like, we need to see what's going on.
In 2 years? We stressing over 2 years?
Oh,
I mean,
name me a AAA game that's a good AAA game that's made and released in 2 years. Name me one.
I can think of a dozen indies, but not a good AAA.
That's what I'm saying. This is a AAA studio. It's gonna take them more than 2 years.
the Kojima announcement happened around 2016, so you have some time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not fair for us to say, oh, they gotta show it to us right now. It's been 2 years.
But they still gotta show something.
Yeah, like next year's going. It's only been 3 years. Biggest studio ever. 4 years. Oh, it's just been 4 years.
You know, guys.
Okay.
4A.
That's
only been
you're not. But now here's the thing: you're not being. You're trying to be funny because it's a micro studio, but you're not being realistic. They literally announced the studio without hiring people, and it's been less than 2 years. And we expect, oh, show us the game, show us what you got right now. That's not logical.
You act like, okay, in 2 years though, you can at least give us a taste of like an idea of what you're working on.
EA gives us taste of ideas all the time. EA gives us taste of ideas with, hey, we're making faces in this program, or we're drawing this out in some other program for this game.
Okay,
something can be done.
So if now this is where we got to be honest with ourselves. If Microsoft said, "Yep, initiative thing gonna be there," and an initiative things pop on the screen, and there's some face animation, and that's it, y'all would kill them on social media. Let's just be honest.
Just like we killed EA.
That's what I'm saying. So what's the point of showing it?
That's because time has passed for you to be able to do that.
Then what's the point of showing it? If we're gonna kill them for showing nothing, if we're gonna kill them for showing next to nothing, you might as well show nothing.
It's because time has passed for that. There was a time you could have did that and would have been like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen. Now we don't care. We ain't trying to hear that shit. Like, where the game's at?
No, we're talking about the initiative that was announced. Summer of 2018. We ain't even hit 2 years yet since they announced the studio.
If one of these
Wasabi's right.
If one of the biggest studios with that much talent on it can only make a facial animation in 2 years' time,
y'all fired.
Yeah, come on, fam.
All y'all fired.
I think you're underselling it. They could show something.
If they come out and show something that's not ready, we'd kill them. We'd kill them.
It depends on the studio.
Because
I mean, Elder Scrolls 6, like Wasabi said, is announced 37 years in advance. We expect them to not show us anything, and what they show us is going to be janky to all shit. Like, that's just Bethesda. But the initiative will be like, okay, you guys are something. We need to see something from you guys. It depends on the studio.
And they got some
or if
crazy
you're like Dallas,
talent.
You ain't got no ponies. Doesn't really matter.
And they got some crazy talent.
They got Naughty Dog. They got God of War devs. They got
CD Projekt folk.
A bunch of talent that ain't never worked together before. I'm just saying.
And
No,
but they have expertise and talent, bro. Come on.
Time out. They never worked together before, and we're in a pandemic. Come on, y'all.
Oh my God, bro.
So there's no pandemic now. Got it. No one's working from home. You're right. You're right, Meek.
So this event,
Who's not working
should
from
affect
home,
all
though?
devs, right? So therefore, they should be showing nothing. We should go in there expecting
Right.
absolutely nothing.
You realize, like, most of these games that we're going to see, like, have already been in production and perfect way before 2018.
Oh god, yeah.
So what's stopping?
So no. That's what I'm saying is they got most of that, a lot of the work done in house, in studio, and now they're having facing challenges doing it from home. Now, if I announce we starting level 1 game, we all in the same building. I announced on level 1 gaming in 2018, and I've not talked to none of y'all, and I get y'all together at the end of 2019, and now I'm still got work from home, and I'm saying, all right, I want this thing up and running, and you need something to show, even though we yet to do anything together because we all been separate, and that's not fair. We can't kill them
But that's
yet.
not realistic.
It's
Because we talk
Let's
multiple times a week, and I can guarantee you those studios are communicating with each other, or the people inside. Look when we talk to Winterborn Studios, Kent, he used to work on Call of Duty. He's like, I never interacted with the people outside of my department, like never. And he worked in the programming and the UI and all that. It's like the departments are working together. I bet you they're interacting.
Not me.
The heads of the departments are probably doing something else.
I'm just saying it's for us to expect we expect the bag right now, and then we can't say, well, give us something. Well, they'll give you facial animation, and then we kill them for giving us facial animation. It's a lose-lose situation.
You know what? We shouldn't even be having there shouldn't be a video. There shouldn't be a live stream. There shouldn't be any sort of showcase if you ain't got nothing to show.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
No matter what studio is from, like just in general, there shouldn't be anything if you have nothing to show. Just shut up and wait till you got something.
What do you mean?
Have a lot in the truck right now.
Elaborate on that. They got a lot to show. They got a bunch of other studios. We're talking about strictly on the initiative.
Strictly on the initiative.
That's why we're not talking about we're not talking about the others. We're talking strictly on the initiative.
By virtue of being a Microsoft studio, you in the same box with the rest of them. I'm sorry. We love you just like we love them all. But like I love you like I love Rare. But if you ain't got nothing to show, stay in the bag. Don't say nothing.
That's what I'm saying. So if the initiative is not ready to show the game, and it's been a year and a half, we got to be okay with that.
Yeah.
That's my point.
I'm with that. Because if you don't have nothing, don't say nothing.
And you know what we'll do as the general mass is we might rip into them. What we're not going to do, I'm looking at you people that were sending Laura Bailey death threats. We're not going to send death threats because that's how we don't get any more games. And don't get people working in the games industry.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
That's how. Don't be those people. Please, just appreciate what we get. Yeah, you may not like it, but just have fun.
People
Enjoy
may
gaming.
not like you, but they still tolerate you. All right, so you don't get to say that kind of stuff to people. It's just rude and uncalled for.
There's a lot of people in the chat that I probably wouldn't like as friends, but hey, you guys are still here.
I'm surprised any of y'all like any of us, but welcome anyway.
Hello, Phantom, who
I
loves
like you,
snips.
Dallas.
Can't wait for the day I say something so funny it pisses you off.
Hello, Phantom, who loves
You
snips.
piss me off all the time.
I ignored that because you got to be trolling. Nobody loves snips.
Facts.
Nah, that dude, he's just a troll from my stream.
Hey, if you got trolls, you're
What
doing
if he
something
actually
right.
does love you?
Yeah, right?
Like, what if he loves you, like he wants to meet
He's a
you?
regular. I mean, then at least there's one person out there because I don't love me. I'm pretty sure nobody else does.
That just got dark.
He's like, I like
Me and
shit.
Dallas thought about jumping you a few times.
We can talk it out, bro. We gotta be like this.
It's cool as long as like if stuff pop off you on our side, it's all good.
What we not gonna do? I'm like, who she thinks she talking to? But nah, she's right though, man. Y'all not gonna be threatening the developer. Like anybody do that is a hardcore loser, bro. I don't care if they made a game and you hate it. I don't care if it's a company you hate. Sending death threats to developers, whether it's male or female, is super loser activities, and you hella whack for doing that.
I just don't see how you do any like somebody who has not done anything to affect your life in any way. Like, cause pissing you off because they didn't do what you wanted them to do is not the same thing.
In a video game.
Exactly. And like, even I'm saying this the way I'm saying it because even if they had nothing to do with video games, just anybody, just a person walking down the street and you don't like their face, how do you find it in yourself to be like, I'm gonna kill you because I hate you. I hate you because you didn't do something.
Well, you know how it is.
Do something because you didn't know I wanted.
People feel safe behind
I
their
can't
keyboard,
get with
man.
that small pee-pee mindset.
That's exactly what that is.
Everybody feels safe behind their keyboard. That's all it is.
That's exactly what
Here's
that
the
is.
crazy part. It took 3 separate people to kind of build Abby's character. Why is it Laura Bailey's the one that's targeted? Is it because she's the
face,
voice?
or she's the voice?
It's probably also because they
like,
feel
the big name. Like she's not. They didn't take her body architecture from her. They didn't take her facial thing from her. She's just the voice. Like she's sitting here talking into a microphone like we are, and reading a script.
Oh, I'm sure
That's
plenty
it.
of people want to kill us too. So
Because she's probably the one that's most accessible because they have to actually Google who the people are that build Abby. But Laura Bailey's like, I was Abby, and like, oh, and let me target you now.
yeah, like this bitch.
I'm like, the more time goes on, the more I love Abby's character. Like more and more, dude. Like Abby was the Last of Us 2. Point blank period.
We're not getting into a Last of Us discussion. If you guys want to do it, do the spoiler
Yeah.
cast.
Yeah, that's late.
Games should be lazy. That's why.
Do your late
Who?
spoiler
No,
cast.
everybody just works on different schedules.
Who lazy?
That's what it is.
Let me screen share real
Anyway.
fast.
It's the end of the show.
Uh-oh.
What's your suggestions? Kev, what is your this week's suggestions for people?
My
Suggestions and
don't-
outros.
My suggestion is don't go there. First of all, that's my suggestion. Secondly, shit. And actually, you know what, chat? I'm kind of, or no, you know what? So I did finish The Walking Dead last week for my Telltale Tuesday series. So I have now started The Wolf Among Us, is what my Discord voted on for me to start this week. Did the first episode yesterday, and I forgot how much I enjoyed the first episode of that game. So I think I'm gonna like it even better than The Walking Dead. So if you haven't played The Wolf Among Us yet, that is my recommendation for you to do right now. And then I know I mentioned some of these last time, but I know One Piece has started back up. If you ain't watching One Piece already, you should. It's a commitment. It's a lifelong journey. Do it. It's beautiful. And I think RE0 Starting Life in Another World Season 2, I think started today, actually. But I think the new episode comes out today, and it'll be ongoing as well. So if you didn't watch that, that's one that's worth going back and rewatching to catch up. And then hopefully you'll have a couple episodes built for Season 2 by the time that's done.
And your outro?
Oh yeah, your outro.
I mean, that pretty much is my outro, y'all.
This
Thanks
is
for
his
coming.
outro.
Love y'all. Appreciate it. Phantom, you're a nerd. But yeah, thanks for all the love and support, y'all. We'll hope to see you guys next week, and be sure and check us out at lv1gaming.com.
DALLAZ.
Man. Let
What
me
you got for us this
see.
week?
What have I been playing? I played a little of Rise
Besides
of the
with yourself.
Tomb Raider. Oh, I mean, y'all ask, video game suggestions, not what I play like most frequently. So,
Hey,
Nah, let's
it's
see. I
not
played a
keyboard
little
and
bit
mouse versus controller. He likes that joystick.
joystick. Exactly. So I played a little bit of Rise of the Tomb Raider. I haven't really been watching much of anything. I think in the past week, I've watched maybe 3 episodes. I finally finished Watchmen. I started watching Warrior Nun, but I'm not really sure about how I feel about that one yet because I'm only a couple episodes in. But the bulk of my entertainment, believe it or not, has been coming from these Doodle Brain streams. Like, because I have 3 colleagues here on Lv1 Gaming who've been streaming off and on. Sometimes I interact, sometimes I don't. When I do, I'm always saying something stupid, but I really am thoroughly entertained by this stream. So that's pretty much what I've been watching. Let me see. So, as a suggestion, I'm saying it as a suggestion though. Watch these people's streams because they are thoroughly entertaining. Pretty soon, probably this coming week, I will be streaming myself. Finally, and it's gonna be my first video game streams ever. So, rock out with me and, help me make fun of everything and everybody, including myself.
Stream team gets bigger, baby. Let's go.
Stream change.
Let's go.
Other than that, video game. I said video game. I haven't really been playing many games. I haven't really been watching many shows. My only real suggestion is to just pull up to the stream. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody in chat, including and especially the faces that we see a lot of. Rain G4, I see you. Reggie, I see you. What's up? Lone Star, nice to meet you, bro. And anybody I miss, I apologize. So I'll see y'all next time.
Our favorite Halo connoisseur, the king of lore himself. Halo to the king. What do you got for us this week, Handsome?
Let's see. As far as games go, due to the second one being announced today, I'm gonna go ahead and say Man of Medan anthologies. Man of Medan, something like that. It's a co-op horror game. It's kind of like Until Dawn, but you can play it with somebody else. Very, very good game. Good story. It's really, really creepy. Basically, the more people you play with, the better. As far as movies go, there is I believe it's Korean movie on Twitch, but it's subbed, so it has subtitles and everything. Called The Witch Part 1. I don't know if anybody's seen it. It starts off kind of slow, but it's pretty much like Matrix and John Wick together. It's hard to explain, but it's like a girl who has like doesn't realize that she has superpowers, and once she learns her ability, she goes like fighting all these people, and it's really, really check that out. Just want to say shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the panel. You know, I love hanging out with these guys every week, and yeah, catch y'all next.
Awesome. Demiculus, our god of reviews. What do you got for us this week?
When I'm not stressing out about writing a review, I am playing games and watching things. What do I have for you guys this week? I'm gonna start with the anime I've been watching. You probably heard of it, High School of the Dead. I finally got around to watching it. It is super fan servicey, but the plot line is actually kind of solid. Teenagers surviving a zombie apocalypse, and the cast of characters is pretty cool. The fat nerdy kid that knows about guns is me all the way through, and I am totally okay with that. And yeah, if you get a chance, one season, 24 episodes, the dub is pretty solid. It's kind of over the top sometimes, but it gets the job done. High School of the Dead, I highly recommend it. For gaming, I am going to go with a indie gem that kind of just hit for Game Pass. It is called Night Call.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. It's solving mysteries. It's set in France, and it's heavy on the narrative, but I am having tons of fun. I'll lock myself in. I'm taking my notes to review it. I'm just having like a ball with it, and I totally recommend it. And as for movies, what do I have movie-wise? I recently rewatched Thor Ragnarok. As much as I gave this movie hell for making Ragnarok pretty serious, like, well, not serious, but comedic, when it's supposed to be serious, it's still a good movie overall. Go check that out.
True. Last, but definitely not least, the man who is very quiet, probably looking for some inappropriate ass memes on his phone. Fame.
I ain't looking nothing appropriate. I actually have no movie or anime suggestions, just game suggestions. Number one, The Complex, which I was streaming on Twitch the other day. Go check it out. It's like $20. It's not very long, but it has like 8 different endings. I'm like 2 endings in. Definitely worth a buy. And then the game that I have supported on 2 different platforms, 3 different occasions. So I had played it in 2017 on PS4, bought it day one. I've been playing it on Game Pass, but I also have it physically, Hellblade. Because I found out today that only 17% of the people on Xbox who played Hellblade completed it. And that's extremely disappointing, seeing how y'all out here hyping up Hellblade 2.
Talk about it.
Y'all hyping up Hellblade 2, and I've seen the proof that only 17% of the people who played the game on Xbox completed it.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all hype for Hellblade 2. Y'all frauds. Go out. I supported this game on both platforms. Bought it physically. I got it digital on PS4. I played it on Game Pass because Ninja 3 is one hell of a developer, and they deserve all your money. And if y'all don't support Hellblade 2, I promise you, I'm calling out names. I'm naming names, and I would not be ashamed. And that's facts.
Talk about it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
he really goes out here calling people out.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
the outro?
I got Hellblade on 3 different platforms.
So I got outro. Yeah. I am trying to figure out this whole streaming thing. Snips and Hugger really brought it out of me, man. I look up to them too. I mean, they're really comfortable on stream. I'm trying to get that way. I've done some streaming before here and there on YouTube. I think Twitch is another ball game. So if you guys can, go to Twitch, FameENT2K, give me a follow. I did some Twitch way back in the day, so I got some followers from there. So hopefully I get the people to come back. If not, make sure you guys follow me on Twitch, on Twitter. Get all your game news from Lv1Gaming.com.
Awesome. And this week, movies, I would say go watch Ghost in the Shell Arise. There's 3 of them. Long movies, hour and a half each, I think. Tell the story of Major in different scenarios. For anime, I would say go watch Food Wars, because
Food Wars is back now too, right? Yeah.
It's so good. And games, although I am playing Onimusha on stream, I would say, man, I'm trying to think of games that are like accessible to everybody because I have some games that really aren't. If you have Game Pass, Mother Russia Bleeds.
Ooh, good game.
Like, think of Hotline Miami, but like in a fighter. It's beautiful, it's gory, it's so good. Go play that. And I will be streaming after this, guys. Same name everywhere. I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll finish some Onimusha. Dallas is usually in the chat helping me out because I don't know what I'm doing. And come to Level 1 Gaming. We got all kinds of content. We got all kinds of good things coming out soon. Just stick with us. And next week we got a special guest. And we hope we're entertaining you guys. And, you know, I hope you guys support us as we move forward.
Good?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys once again for
Anything you wanna
rocking.
say?
Oh, no, I'm just going to get to the outro.
Okay.
Oh, I guess last thing is give us a follow on Spotify. Right?
Oh, yeah.
We're up on Spotify.
Forgot about that.
Give us a follow on Spotify. We should start saying at the beginning. You know, YouTube statistics show most people leave once they find out you're doing outros. So, but
It's okay.
once again, thank you guys for rocking with us. This has been one hell of an episode. This was a good day, some good topics. We turned the heat up a little bit today, which is dope because XP, you guys know, was born on debate and people being not having the same thoughts and having disagreements. So this is what the podcast is born on, and I absolutely love it. But I want to say congratulations, you guys leveled up to 115. This has been the XP podcast. We'll be catching you guys next week. We do have a special guest for the next 2 weeks. Hope you guys are rocking with us, whether it's on YouTube, Twitch, Spotify. We appreciate you guys rocking with us, and we're out. Peace.